Happy Sunday, everybody. Well, our torsion box is pretty much all done as far as we can go right now. And the reason we don't have our end cap here on just yet is that is where the secret weapon, if you will, of this torsion box is going to come into play. That is where we're going to start running our electrical. I'm going to put an electrical box either here or here, and I've got conduit from a previous project, and we're going to run electric wires all the way through here. One set will go to our table saw, one set will go to the router table, and there will be extra outlets up underneath the countertop or the tabletop of the saw, so that we can plug in things like sanders, biscuit joiner, handheld routers, and the list goes on and on. I also hope to maybe have a charging station in here, so that's why we can't quite put on our end cap yet, because I need to go and get the box and whatever kind of connection I'm going to put here so that we can plug it in. Far too often, especially today, I'm using the miter saw and the router to cut the ends off the boards as I put them in here. And as you remember from our last video, I had to route out just a little bit on the other side over here. In here, I've got to keep bouncing back and forth between what's plugged in. Sure, I could go ahead and use my 3-end extension cord, but then what happens is all of your tools are limited as far as where they have to be, because they have to be close to that end still. So by doing this, putting the outlets in this table, I will have full range the entire length of this table on both sides as far as where you can plug things in. Now, don't think that just because you have several outlets you can have several tools all running at the same time. You still have to use some common sense when it comes to that, but it gives you options as to where everything goes. So as you can see, torsion box is pretty much done. I've just got to put the end on, put the top on, and then we can start assembling the router table where that'll be, and our table saw base for where that'll be, and then the storage cabinets. So that'll be hopefully coming up next week here if all goes well, and some of our weather kind of clears up around here. But, you know, again, several more inches of snow since the last video. Definitely getting kind of sick and tired of this stuff, that's for sure. So until next week, take care.